Hello, Just Too Good here, and JB Spielwarren has revealed LEGO Minifigures Series 19. This releases September 1st from my understanding, and let me preface this by saying any LEGO minifigure series if you showed them 10 years ago would be incredible, including this one. The fact we're getting extremely cheap detail minifigures is something I don't take for granted, and it's my favorite theme by LEGO, honestly. But that does mean I have a high level of passion for these, and a lot of the choices in this series feel really weak, but that's just my opinion. You're welcome to have your own. Actually, the past few unlicensed LEGO minifigure series has been underwhelming for me, and that kind of sucks because we only get one unlicensed LEGO minifigure series per year. Like, Series 16 and Series 17 were okay, but compared to Series 18 and 19, geez, those were leagues above these. But let me just take a look at each one in the series and express my thoughts. First, the Rugby Player. This is a good new idea for a CMF, but the figure itself is bland. It would have been more interesting to get a specific new piece for a rugby helmet. They just used the existing aviator helmet. I mean, it's fine, but just makes the minifigure less interesting. The best part is the new rugby piece. I hope that they can recolor that and print it into an American football sometime. I like his alternate facial expression though. Next, another mummy. We got a minifigure mummy in Series 3 already. This is basically a mix of that and the Egyptian warrior from Series 13, then gender swapped. The accessory isn't interesting either, it's just a gold scorpion which has come in multiple other sets. There's the streamer, a figure I actually really like. You know I am biased towards city minifigures. Again, this video is all my personal opinion. We've had similar gamer minifigures before, like in Series 12. Here, I like the color of the Star Wars headset hair combo. I like the fan service of the space sub-theme logos on the jacket, but the best part is the video game controller piece. That's super useful. The 2x3 print of the game is alright. I mean, it's literally just called Space Game. I wish it was something more creative, but it could be a reference. And it does have the Series 16 minifigure of the space person on it, so that is already a reference. The Fox Girl made a surprise appearance here after being featured in the LEGO Movie 2. I'm not usually a fan of the suit characters, and we haven't gotten an actual fox animal accessory before, so that would have been cool to get maybe with this one, but nope. But it's cool that we're getting a new color for the rooster at least, and maybe I like this figure better than I would others because we did it in our version of a second LEGO Movie 2 series, so it has a bit sentimental value to me, but it's alright overall. This is the hip grandma. I mean, I guess the one in Series 11 and the LEGO Movie series weren't cool enough, but then they remade the LEGO Movie one in the series this year, and that was cool. So like, this is kind of a waste of spot for me. I like the new color of the beehive piece, and the best part is the flamingo. Do you notice a trend here? A lot of the minifigures in this series have like one really cool accessory, but the figures themselves are bland or ideas they've tried before in CMFs. Maybe this is meant to be a gardener because they once again use that new plant top piece, but to me it doesn't seem like much of a gardener going here, so I don't really think it's an original figure overall. There's what people are calling Johnny Thunder, who is one of my favorite LEGO characters, but I'll be honest, I don't really care for this figure. Look at it this way. With the LEGO Movie 1 Super Secret Police dropship, we got a new updated Johnny Thunder using very similar printing and the same pieces. This uses different pieces, but no new pieces. The fedora piece they use here is the Lone Ranger one in reddish brown, which we've gotten in a couple sets before. I would have much rather had a new hair hat combo. I've been wanting a brim hat with hair at the back for so long, and here it's just the Lone Ranger one that we've gotten a lot of times. Heck, I would have even taken a recolor of the Rex hat with flesh drying colors. So to me, it's too different from the original to get the nostalgia response from me, and too unoriginal for it to stand on its own as a minifigure. I mean, I like the dual molded legs and new color of the hiker backpack, but the handkerchief printing on the torso has this distractingly odd pattern on it. Once again, they throw in a great new piece as an accessory with the chameleon. I love that. That's great. Next is Coding Girl. I really like this one. Actually, up to this point in the video, this and the streamer are my favorites. It's a fresh idea. I love the torso that says LEGO in binary. I hope I said that right. I love the legs with the sweater tied at the hips. That's really cool and useful. The face print is really expressive and unique, and in the overhead shot, the accessories show a very useful new color for the laptop, white, and a little robot build. One thing that annoys me, I wish the hairpiece was a new color. This comes in the same color in the Funfair People pack, and maybe I'm being picky, but it would have been cool to get it in different colors since it is such a new piece. This knight is pretty alright. I mean, we've gotten a knight before, but I like the translucent sword and plume, the shine with the armor design, and it's a neat reference to LEGO Fright Nights, a castle sub-theme I am fond of. Biker Girl. original. Awesome new hair helmet combo, awesome new color for the mountain bike. Love the use of the salmon on the torso. Heck, the face reminds me of some of the LEGO bikers from the 90s. Great minifigure overall. I don't have any complaints with this one. We have a professional dog walker or cleaner because there's no leashes. It actually would have been cool to get a leash for the dogs. And this is another great minifigure. New colors for the hair hat combo, new dash hound piece, new color for the bulldog, original idea, and even poop, which is this 1x1 stud. Yeah, they went there. This series has our first Firefighter CMF, and this is kind of a meh figure since we got so many in LEGO City. I'm sure next year's fire sets will use this hair hat combo as well, so I don't think it'll stay unique here, but maybe have unique colors in this series. I do like the new piece though, and her accessory with the new printing is nice as well. Unexpectedly, I actually like the pizza costume guy. It's something that actually exists in LEGO, a pizza slice piece, and it makes sense because he's advertising the pizza store with a nice sign design. I just wish his outfit looked more like the pizza slice piece that exists, or included a pizza slice piece that looks like his outfit as an accessory. For costumes I don't care about, Rainbow Bear. This outfit is so niche, and just a recolor of the panda guy from the LEGO movie line. Only thing that's alright is the rainbow design for the quarter curve piece and a new color for the heart tile, but whatever, this one is one of my least favorites of the series. The Intergalactic Bounty Hunter is alright. I think that's a new shoulder armor piece. The face is a recolor of the Firefly helmet. I like the Wanted poster and Blacktron reference, but speaking of Tron, it looks like the Rinzler minifigure. Still, not a bad choice, even though we have gotten a lot of these Space Warriors before in other CMF series. Shower Guy is just really mediocre, and that's coming from somebody who likes civilian minifigures. I mean, I like the face print and torso, it's just the idea and execution is something that could have easily been fit in a regular set, not really needing a CMF. Well, then again, how many sets have a shower? I don't know, I just would have rather had the towel be printed and dual molded. I do like the accessory, which is a recolor of the rubber ducky in a nice green, but as a whole, it just doesn't seem like something so compelling for a collectible minifigure series. Finally, the Monkey King minifigure. While this isn't really a minifigure for me, I think this is a good and interesting choice. It just has the inverse problem with the minifigures in the series, where he's a good minifigure, but he has an uninteresting accessory. I like the new piece for his head though. Using my rating system for CMFs, lots of mediocre choices in this series. I just wish the series as a whole had a lot more original ideas, more new pieces for the minifigures themselves, and not just new accessories added to lackluster minifigures. I know people complain about how LEGO puts out so many licensed LEGO minifigure series, but in my view, even the Disney Series 2 had much more interesting pieces for minifigures themselves and just a higher level of detail than what can be found in Series 19. The same could be said with the Harry Potter series, which I think is just one of the best minifigure series they ever put out. Paying $4 for a minifigure and having this new longer packaging that they introduced in 2019, I expected some minifigures in this series that would be more detailed than ever before. But even with the ones I love of this series, I don't see that amazing level of detail that even some past minifigures have brought. It seems like much of the detailing went into new pieces and accessories rather than the creativity of the series. As a whole, it's a similar problem I had to the LEGO Movie 2 minifigure series that released in January. Also, I know it's not important, but the packaging looks bad. I'm sick of the lime green packets, which were already done for Series 3 and 13. There's this awkward empty space to the right of the minifigures logo as well. I don't know why LEGO moved the series number to the bottom of the packaging when they could have just put it there. Whatever. Seems like the key fonts were also changed on the packaging, which isn't a bad thing, just an interesting little observation I made. Going ahead, I really hope Series 20 next year is something more special and interesting than this series. Series 10 brought us Mr. Gold, and I don't want this to be in the same vein as Mr. Gold, but it'll be cool to see what LEGO does to celebrate. Maybe they can do a greatest hits of past series with one really cool new figure. I wouldn't mind that, since it would be more honest than just doing remakes and gender swaps of older CMFs. I'm still not sure what other series will be next year released alongside Series 20. Hopefully one of the slots isn't for a LEGO Minions minifigure series. I still have that hunch that we'll be getting a Nintendo minifigure series next year, but perhaps I'm totally off base. You could see my video speculating why I think that. But what do you guys think? Do you agree? Am I too harsh? Or what's your favorites of the series? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.